Everybody, XLM. Today's topic, XLM. We are going to look at XLM here. It looks phenomenal. Probably one of the best looking charts on the planet right now. XLM, obviously XRP. XLM and XRP, brother and sister, right? Basically, they're pretty much the same in a lot of regards. It's a fork of XRP. It's a little bit different, but it's basically the same. But they run together. Pretty much they're the same kind of chart. What I really love about it is you got this beautiful rise, crash, retrace, reaccumulation. You go sideways for several years, right? And now we're starting to break out, right? We're starting to push higher. So what's going on here? Well, you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's your A. We come up here in a B, right? And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down here for a C, right? Fair enough, right? So you got a big impulse, and then you got a three-wave pullback, right? And then we went into reaccumulation, and then we broke out. But more than that, you could see right here we had 3 waves up. There's your A. We had 3 waves down. There's a B. And you can see here's 1, 2, 1, 2. We shoot all the way up, 3 wave pullback, here's your 4, and then we should come up and hit 5. Big extended 5th wave here. So that's the way I'm looking at XLM. Very nice looking chart. Beautiful. Especially when you start looking a little bit closer here. I mean, look at that 3-wave pullback. I mean, you don't get any better than that. You have a 1, consolidate, right, for a 2, big massive impulse, and then a 3-wave pullback. I mean, come on, you can't get any more bullish than that. So meanwhile, retail sentiment is in the gutter, and the charts have never been so bullish. So I think we're in an amazing spot, right? If everybody was overly bullish, then I'd be a little bit concerned. But since people are not, it's interesting, right? So you could see we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 A. You could see we have a 3-wave move up B, or even B here, and then we have 1, 2, 3. Could this be 4? And then maybe we have to still go down for 5. Well, we'll see. It's debatable. This could be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Or this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is a truncated 5th. Truncations mean they don't break the low, and because you had such a severe liquidation, it makes sense that you didn't, or that you won't. You can kind of see we're building a little bit of a triangle here. So it'd be interesting to see how this breaks out. Is this going to be some kind of W or 3-wave move up in here? We'll find out. But anyways, it looks really good, and I just wanted to pop in and explain that. Definitely by far one of the best looking charts, especially down here. And we talked about XLM, and go back, watch the videos back here all throughout 2024 explaining just how bullish it actually was, right? Because of this 3-wave pullback. Look at that 3-wave. I mean, that is gorgeous. You can't get any better than that. So if you actually, look at this. If you take a bars pattern, right, and kind of just do this, and then bring this up here, and then you can resize it, you could see we're in that same style. I won't say the same, but same style correction, right? Maybe not exactly the same structure, but it really is. You could see, I mean, look at it, it fits pretty nicely here. It's not perfect, but so you could see obviously the move down, the three-way move up, and then look at this. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can actually see right here we had a big liquidation. We came up, drizzle, 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 and it even took the low here and then popped up, then went sideways. So is that what we're going to see now? I mean, I don't know. I think we would have already gotten that. But after that, you could see what happened. We had a 1, and then we had this kind of triangular shape. Basically, we were going sideways in here. Well, look, that's exactly what we're doing now. We're going sideways. So if we tone it down a little bit more, you can kind of see that same style move in here ever so slightly, right? I mean, yeah. So let's match this up here if we can. There we go. So yeah, I mean, there's your three-wave move, and we're going sideways. So again, any moment, right? Maybe it might take a week, maybe it might take a couple weeks, but we got some playing around in here. And then once we do that, we got to get back up here, and then we got to, maybe flag out a little bit more, maybe get a little bit of a inverse head and shoulders or something, and then break out. So you got some work to do, but we're on track. We are definitely on track. It is looking really, really good for XLM. Definitely, I'm holding this coin. It's definitely my top, right? I mean, you got XRP. XLM could actually be, better than XLM could be better than XRP as far as percentage goes. So let's look at the market cap and let's see exactly where that 4.236 extension is, and then we can kind of compare it to where potentially the price is going to go, because it's more likely to hit the market cap than it is the actual price. So we're looking at a $72 billion market cap for XLM. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a line here and a line there, and then I'm going to get rid of this, and then I'm going to take a measurement exactly from where we are now, and I'm going to go up to the first line, which is about 550%. That's way better than XRP. XRP's only got about 230% left in the gas tank for the 4.236, up to 250, up to 600% for XLM. So you're looking at between 450 and 600%. So I would say about 550% versus 250% for XRP. So I wouldn't mind rotating some of my XRP into XLM because of that reason, right? All right, so now we know 550% up to 600%. So you could just say between 4 and 600%. All right, so we'll go back to XLM, and then we're going to go here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing so that we can figure out what the price is going to be. But before I do that, let's see. You know what? No, let's do this first. All right, so we'll take a measurement, and we're going to go up approximately, we'll go up 550%. So that brings me up to 218. And then if I go up to 600%, that's about 235. So 215 up to 235. 215 to 235. Okay. So if we take a fib, where is 215 at on this fib scale? Well, you could see the 4.236 comes in at 376, and we could hit that number very, very easily, right? But we've seen in many examples where, I mean, obviously we have inflation, we have things like that. Yeah, the the amount of XLM here versus the amount of XLM here is much more, right? We have way more XLM here than we did back over here, right? So if you adjust for inflation, it's going to be different, right? Like for the stock market, it's different, right? You don't have that. So 215 to 235, look at that. That gets you right to the 2618. That's really good. Up to the 3. So between the 2.272, the 2618, and we'll just say up to about $3 on the higher end right there. So that's kind of our target area, right? And I think that is super, super doable, and maybe even we go past that. Because when we looked at Ethereum, Bitcoin, and models like that, they all hit their market cap values, but they all missed their price values. But here's the difference. The difference is XLM's been doing it for so much longer. It's created such a massive base that it could give you more long-term sustainability. Maybe you have a weaker price target, but with a weaker price target, you have more long-term sustainability versus a higher price target, but then a very vicious blow off top collapse, right? So, it's kind of two different things, but I think it looks phenomenal. Look at this beautiful W pattern, super nice looking accumulation, right? Very identifiable 3 waves up. And look at that 3 waves down. One of the best looking 3 waves down I've seen on any chart. And that 3-wave move down took over a year. We had a 1-year 3-wave pullback. I mean, that's insane. And then you have this 1, 2, 3. Now you have this beautiful 3-wave 4 here. So what I'm looking for is a wave 5 up to these targets. And I think that is coming soon, right? You can also look at it like you have a big cup and you have a handle here, right? Cup and handle here. So I would argue more of a W, but that's just me. But yeah, we're not that far away. So it's not that, it's not that unrealistic to think that we can't hit between $2 and $3. It's just not, And again, the percentages, you're looking at a good chunk of change here. You're looking at 500 up to 600%. We could even see an 8x. So if we compare that to XRP, right, and it's going to be on a different scale. But when we look at XRP for just a moment, right, and and we go up 500% to 600%, you're looking at $15, right? So what's more realistic, XLM hitting 2 to 3 or XRP hitting $15? To me, XLM has a better chance of hitting 2 than XRP has hitting 15. You know what I mean? So I think XLM would be actually the better play. So if I had $100 to spend, would I buy XRP or would I buy XLM? I actually would buy XLM over XRP. Maybe XRP might get a little bit more love and attention because you have the ETF and all that stuff. But it's going to take a lot more money to move the market. To move the needle up past $5 takes significant amount of money, way more money than it is to move XLM past $1 or whatever. So the market cap definitely plays a role in that aspect, right? So, but yeah, they're both the same type of structures, and they're both kind of in the same spot. But XLM is actually right here. If you look at XLM real quick, you can see where it's at. It's actually below its retrace level. So if we take this line and put it right there, you can see it's actually more pleasing on the eye because you have a perfect nail, perfect nail, perfect nail, and you're right under the all-time high. Versus XRP, this is a little bit higher, this is a little bit lower, and the price is a little bit higher. It's actually resting above this. But for XLM, it's actually below its retracement high, which means it has more wiggle room to the upside. So I thought that was interesting. But that's pretty much it for XLM. Again, you have a triple top here. Triple tops are meant to be broken, right? And then you also have, you could say it's some kind of like ascending triangle, right? But I don't even like that. I mean, coming back down here and then coming up. So anyways, that's not financial advice, just giving you my opinion. So that's kind of what I'm thinking here. It's a three-way pullback. We're going to continue higher. Now, there's two other situations that could happen. Number one, worst case scenario, we have to come all the way back down here and retest this level, and then it just takes forever, right? Total collapse. Or the other idea is we would have 3 down, 3 up, and then 3 back down, and then go up at a much later time. So basically it's a more complex wave. I don't think that way either because it's out of proportion with this wave 2. So this is your wave 4. They're in the same ballpark as far as time goes, right? So anyway, I just wanted to dedicate this video to XLM because I think it deserves it. I think it's definitely by far one of my favorite charts and my top contenders for this bull run. So stay tuned for more, and if you guys want to hit that like button, it's always appreciative. And if you want to consider becoming a member, I put out 2 member videos a month, and we kind of go over different things, rotations, targets, percentages, the stuff that really matters when it comes to making money in crypto. And yeah, so anyways, that'll do it for this video. Again, not financial advice, just my opinion on how I see it. And I'd love to hear what your thoughts are about it. And yeah, until next time, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.